Hello everyone and welcome back to Shard TCG. My name is Richard. This is part 3 of the Lycanites mobs and Shard TCG creature comparison. Be sure to check out parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already. Let's get back into it. Now we're moving on to the elementals, so we'll blast through all 21 of these dead quick. So let's blast through, shall we? Elementals. Actually, if I just search elemental. Oh, there we go. Right, so let's. We're going to do these in elemental order. So we're going to start from the bottom. Cinder, the elemental of fire. There we go. Hot flaming boy with all of the spikes. Cinder. So yeah, the idea behind elementals is they only cost mana because they don't have a soul. They're actually just a living spell. Say you make a spell, put a bit of artificial intelligence in, and give it a shape. You have an elemental, and these could naturally form in the world as well, where there's lots of magic. There's a Jengu. What are we doing next? Junak. Pop him up. Yeah. You can see he's kept his fist and his quartz sight. Oh, yeah, the elementals will fuse in Lycanites mobs. So now we've got Spriggans. So let's have. There we go. You can see the design here is quite close to Lycanites mobs. For the. Is he gonna let us have a little? Oh, he's shy. He's a shy one, isn't he? You can kind of see it. The Spriggan. He's got the cool hat. The Zephyr. Now we've had a rename. The Zephyr in Lycanites mobs at the minute is called the Jin. We will be changing that in Lycanites mobs. So I've got 2 Jengus. Interesting. Junak's done. So yes, find the Jin. The Jin. Where is? There's a Pixen getting Pixened. Let's look at this actual Zephyr. Okay, so we've got the Jin, which is the Zephyr now. Because we looked at Zephyr and it sounds cool and powerful, but it means gentle breeze. So the Zephyr is now the air elemental. The Aegis, which is order. So where are you, Aegis? Here you are. Gotta get the Aegis away from the Zephyr because it will fuse. Now the Aegis have 2 modes, a shield mode and a sword mode. This little guy's kind of a good follow. So you can see here it's got shield and sword, and we've kind of built this into the card as well, where every time you block with an Aegis it gains 1 strength. So its attack goes up the more you block with it, which is quite a fun mechanic. Argus, the elemental of chaos. I remember trying to make an Argus initially and I was like, what does chaos look like as a creature, basically? And I was like, oh, that's a subspecies. So I basically went, well, let's just... Oh, that's another fusion. Oops. I basically just went, let's give it a tail, because tails are cool, and just give it lots of arms, and just put the arms into orbit. And we had the Argus, which... It just looks crazy, and I think it embodies a chaos elemental quite well. And you can see in Shard it's really encompassed that as well. Zafin, acid elemental, which is here. Again, I don't think it doesn't have the balls in the Shard. But you can see everything else, it's got a bit more of an expression. It looks almost tired or kind of just ready to make you one of him, basically, or her. Could be a her. Well, actually, it's an elemental. It's an it. It's like giving a microwave a him or her. Vulcan. Where's Vulcan? Vulcan. The lava elemental. That's an acid elemental as well. For those who don't know. Yeah, I think they've got like a volcano on their back as well. Kind of can't see the volcano on the back, but again, the elementals could take all sorts of forms, so not to be the same. The Raidra is a new name for what was once the Zephyr in Lycanites mobs. which is the lightning elemental. See a full-on little thunderstorm going on there. So they're now called Raidra. Wisp, it's a spoiler from the start, and it's the elemental of light. There we go. If there's two of them, they should play catch. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, look at that. Just watch them for a bit. You got the ball? Yeah, you're gonna give it back? Yeah. Oh, isn't that amazing? You know, you could just watch them forever. I think you don't really need to do anything else in life. You can just watch wisps play catch all day. Okay, moving on. We got the Grue, the elemental of shadow. So let's get the Grue. Let's find a dark corner for our edgy boy here. Oh, he went to eat me then, didn't he? Everyone loves the Grue. The Grue makes life worth living, almost as much as Banshee, as Wisp Cat. Maybe not as much as Wisp Catch. But yeah, Grues. Shadows like to consume. Grues like to consume. The Reaver, elemental of frost. Where is the frost one? It's going to be down here. There it is. There's the Reaver. Always like this one. Always looks quite cool with the horns, and you know, when you got something icy, you've got to have spiky icicles. You know, look at the horns going in there, and it's all whoosh. The Nymph, the Fae elemental. Fae is like the element of life, flesh and blood. So elemental of animals. It's a lot of things. Fae. It has a dark side, Fae, though, because it is blood and flesh. So you know, it's lovely the life aspect in this elemental. But we may do another Nymph that is just a flesh nightmare, so keep an eye out for that. Expect lots of vampire related stuff and blood related stuff with Fae in the future. Eachotic, elemental of poison, which is here. Oh no, that is a spectre. Eachotic is here. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, Eachotic, I'll make most of the models live on stream, on Twitch and YouTube. There's a bug with this where he came out far too big and it caused him to do a weird dance, and everyone worshipped him as an elder god for a bit. That was a fun day. The Banshee, the elemental of Faes, which represents spirits and ghosts, and just generally it's the element that encompasses everything about air and everything about earth, which like, how do you even think of that? And I thought, well, it's ghosts, isn't it? You know, oh wait, that's not there's a Banshee. Oh, look at the hair. She's got lovely hair. Oh, and now she's gone. And the Banshees, obviously with it being Faes, can just pop through the ground, and they really like to pop through the ground when they're on camera. Fun fact, you know, they can have their fun. The elementals actually the eyeballs, and they just found a body to inhabit. So there you go. Don't die near Banshee, basically, or well, actually, you know, if you want your body to go on in life, you know, it'd be pretty fun, actually. You know, recycle all that. Vapula, the elemental of Arcane. Which is this one. All of the crystals, yeah, basically it's structured earth, ordering earth, arcane. So arcane in its natural form tends to just be magical crystals and gravity and stuff like that sort of thing. So he's doing a great job there. Instead of having the crystals in a ring, he's got them all up here in firing position. Really love this hand pose. I think that's quite cool. Tremor, the element of quake, which basically is blowing stuff up. It's essentially the opposite of the the Vapula. And yeah, did I call it Tremor? Yeah, Tremor. There we go. Oh, he's rocking. So yeah, Tremors are great because they're just the element of explosion, basically. Sylph for Aether. I don't think I gave that enough screen time. Yeah, Aether is like an element about the mind and almost like faith or belief. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they don't get on with Tremors for some reason. Interesting. I don't think they get on with anything actually. You know, it is the elemental of faith. What do you expect? They have their own beliefs. Oh, we didn't expect a nice epic duel, did we? We'll leave that in the background when we move on. So, speaking of battles, Wraith, which is the elemental of Never. So, if Aether's all that's faithful and mind and focus and all that, then the opposite is the Wraith, which is rage, passion, emotion. Basically, look at Sylphs like Jedi and Wraiths like Siths. You need both for a healthy, balanced breakfast, I think, though, to be fair. Spectres, the elemental of the void, which is nothing, basically. Did I delete it? I did, because it never existed. It is the element of the void. Bad jokes aside, let's get it out. There it is. Because when you look at the void, you don't even see darkness, because darkness is something. The void is true nothing. So all you can do is look into nothingness and let your brain panic and create what it thinks it sees, because the mind cannot comprehend true nothingness. To stare into the void is to go mad. So have a nice look. Look at that spinning spiral. And yeah, really nice rendition here. It's ready to eat you into its little stomach thing going on. I mean, you see a stomach with spikes, or do you? Maybe that's your mind playing tricks, because you're looking at the void. You could be seeing anything. Anyway, I think that covers everything. It's a nice way to end on the void, unless I missed one. It's gone to the Aric, so I shouldn't have. We saw the Spriggan through a fusion, so I didn't miss that. Yeah, a little bit of a long vid. Unless I edited it down like a champ, maybe I did. But yeah, thanks for watching. Shard TCG will be coming out very soon, or maybe already. Who knows when this video has gone live? I think this video is going live pretty soon though. But yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out the Discord server if you want all the latest on Shard TCG. And also, if you own a copy of Tabletop Simulator, you can grab Shard TCG as a mod, all free as well, and you can actually just start playing the game straight up with friends if you want to get a taste of what it's like. You can find the rules on the website and stuff as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.